Blood pressure docent asked permission to damage organs. David thought high blood pressure was a future problem, something older people worried about. Something serious but not urgent. Something that could wait. After all, David felt fine. He worked long hours, handled stress, lived life at full speed. If blood pressure was high, he figured his body would let him know. It didn't. The dangerous assumption. David believed one simple lie. If it was hurting me, I would feel it. That belief is common. And it's deadly. Because blood pressure doesn't ask permission. It doesn't wait for symptoms. It doesn't care if you're busy, young, or feeling strong. It damages organs quietly whether you're paying attention or not. What blood pressure really is. Blood pressure is the force of blood pushing against your artery walls. When that pressure stays high, arteries stiffen, blood vessels weaken, organs receive damaged blood flow. This doesn't happen overnight. It happens silently, day after day. And it happens without asking how you feel. The early warnings David ignored. David had signs. A nurse once said his blood pressure was a little high. He shrugged it off. He felt tired more often. Problem at work. He had headaches occasionally. He blamed stress. These weren't dramatic. They were warnings. And every ignored warning gave blood pressure more time to cause damage. How blood pressure attacks the body. High blood pressure is not picky. It doesn't target just one organ. It spreads damage everywhere. The heart of its heart had to pump harder, day after day. Over time, the heart muscle thickened, not stronger, stiffer. Eventually, the heart struggled to pump efficiently. Blood pressure didn't ask permission. It just took. The kidneys. David's kidneys filtered blood under constant pressure. Tiny filters inside them weakened. Waste started building up silently. Kidney damage doesn't hurt early. That's why so many people don't know until it's advanced. The brain. High blood pressure weakened blood vessels in David's brain. One weak vessel is all it takes. Stroke risk increases quietly. No pain, no warning, just waiting. The eyes. Blood pressure damaged tiny vessels in the eyes. Vision changes happen slowly, often unnoticed. By the time people notice, damage may be permanent. The day permission didn't matter. One afternoon, David collapsed at home. Confusion, slurred speech, weakness on one side, a stroke. At the hospital, doctors explained the truth. This didn't happen suddenly. This was years of untreated high blood pressure. Damage that didn't need permission. The sentence that changed everything. The doctor said, "Your blood pressure has been damaging your organs for a long time." David felt shock, then regret, because he remembered every ignored reading, every skipped appointment, every "I'll deal with it later." Why people underestimate blood pressure? People underestimate it because it doesn't hurt. It feels manageable. Medication feels optional. Lifestyle changes feel inconvenient, but blood pressure doesn't care about convenience. It keeps damaging organs whether you act or not. Silent damage is still damage. Blood pressure doesn't need symptoms. It doesn't wait for pain. It slowly weakens the body's most vital systems. That's why it is one of the leading causes of heart attacks, strokes, kidney failure, vision, loss. Most people never feel it happening. What David does now. David survived, but his life changed. Medication, lifestyle changes, regular monitoring, all things that could have started earlier without crises. Now he understands something powerful. Ignoring numbers doesn't protect you, it empowers damage. What everyone needs to understand: blood pressure doesn't negotiate. It doesn't wait. It doesn't ask permission. Act every day. Your choice is whether you act too. How to take control. Billy, you don't need fear. You need awareness. Check your blood pressure regularly. Tanti, ignore borderline readings. Reduce excess salt. Manage stress. Stay active. Follow medical advice. These steps aren't dramatic, but they save organs. A truth worth remembering: blood pressure doesn't knock on the door. It doesn't ask if now is a good time. It damages quietly, relentlessly, until one day, the damage is impossible to ignore. Important reminder: this story is for education and awareness only. It does not replace professional medical advice. Always consult healthcare providers for diagnosis and treatment. Final thought: your body gives you chances before it gives you consequences. Don't waste them. Blood pressure doesn't ask permission to damage organs. Pay attention before it decides for you. Before you go. If this story made you think differently about blood pressure and prevention, follow this page for more powerful, life-saving health education. Subscribe so you never miss future videos on blood pressure, heart, health, and prevention. Drop a comment below. Have you checked your blood pressure recently, or what part of this message stood out to you most? Your comment could help someone else take action today. Thank you for listening.